is brought to you by Zenergy, the ultra premium energy drink from Science. It's the Aussie against the Snowman. Both are 33 years old. Perosh built very much like Elvis Sinisek. Very lean, very tall, and has a definitive reach advantage.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
So we are set for a heavyweight battle, which means a ton to Jeff Monson. The Snowman has a chance to become the #1 contender in the heavyweight division. Standing in his way is the Australian who makes his UFC debut. And we are underway.
There's the double right off the bat. Slipped right under that first punch. And Jeff doesn't mind being on the bottom if he needs to.
Remember, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Anthony Perosh. And the interesting thing is, though, he is against another great Jiu-Jitsu expert, a brown belt in Jeff Monson, who has excellent submissions. And the fear, when I talked to Elvis Sinisek, is that Monson would get a dominant position and would just overpower Anthony Perosh. Very much like we have seen, unfortunately, happen to Elvis in the past.
Yeah, Anthony's longer, slighter build. Jeff is very powerful, very compact. He's not the kind of guy you want on top of you. Frankly, it's just not a very fun place to be.
He's in a rare place right now, and that is the owner of a 15-fight winning streak. His last loss was August of 2003. 23-5 in his mixed martial arts career, now training with the American top team. And I know that you know Jeff very well because he has trained with you in the past.
Spent a lot of time in the gym with Jeff Monson. A great wrestler, a great competitor. He's a very intelligent guy. A college degree in psychology. And you only have to sit with him for a little while and talk to him to realize that. But he's really been working on his striking skills. It's been a real glaring weakness that he's had. He's trying to add some better striking skills. And if he's going to look at a title shot, he's really going to need to continue that.
Yeah, last time I checked, the men who are at the top of the heavyweight ladder right now throw some pretty good leather.
Big time.
Good
Perosh
strikes
doing a
by
nice
Perosh
job.
now, absolutely.
Using a nice long jab. He's sprawling very well.
And really what he needs to do is utilize that reach advantage and not let Monson get underneath. Not allow Jeff to neutralize.
Jeff trying to lay some knees. Both guys kind of tied up in a traditional wrestling collar tie. Ooh, a leg kick by Perosh.
That's one thing we've seen Elvis Sinisek utilize with great efficiency is the leg kicks. And again, as we talked about before, Anthony has really been working on his stand-up game.
He's doing a nice, straight, long jab. Jeff doesn't have a lot of head movement. That's going to work. There's a nice right hand.
Monson trying to work inside. You know, it almost would be best for Anthony Perosh to just stick and move. Oh, good uppercut.
A little dirty boxing.
Yeah, absolutely, because if you get into the dirty boxing, which of course you were somewhat proficient at, Randy, this is going to be advantage Monson.
That was a right hand.
That was it. And it is all over. It is all over. That's all it took for Jeff Monson to rein himself into the title picture with a huge victory.
Unusual power from an intact position to hit a guy and knock him off his feet like that. Take a look at this right hand. There's the right hand on Perosh that lands on Monson. And we go to the dirty boxing. The collar tie, hold and punch. There's a hold and punch, hold the head and punch. There was the right hand, came over the top.
Just the pure brute force of Jeff Monson is too much for the Australian. And Monson may very well have set himself up for a shot at the heavyweight title much sooner than we all know. So a great job done by Jeff Monson. He reigns supreme. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes 42 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by TKO, Jeff the Snowman Monson.